Dreaming of owning a property in a prime location with great proximity and fantastic neighborhood? EJ Investments Sanyang Seaview Estate is the best choice you have been waiting for. Our Sanyang Seaview Estate is approximately 15 minutes drive away from the busy hub of Brusubi roundabout and into the heart of nature, where you can have a peaceful and relaxed lifestyle with your family. You can buy a finished 4-bedroom story with 5-year flexible payment plan or a service plot with 2-year payment plan option. With over 300 homes, you will enjoy big tar roads with covered drainage, modern electrification with solar street lights, gated entrance with security post, and a breath-catching experience of our beautiful sea view and lake view. You can own a home today at our Sanyang Seaview Estate. Call us today on 446-4838 or 325-9220. Visit our website on ejinvestments.net. EJ Investments, first in property.
Dan so bagaimana balik kamu nggak.
It's already very shaky. It's not safe this way. It's going to fall down. We have to fix it again. Before the annual fix that go. May I request everyone to please stand up for the National Anthem. You're welcome, Your Excellency. you. You may be seated. We would like to start this ceremony with prayers. I hereby call Imam Mamadou Lamine Touré to kindly usher some prayers.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما صليت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم وبارك على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما باركت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد اللهم إنا نتوجه إليك ونستغيث برحمتك وأنت أرحم الراحمين أن تبارك لنا في هذا المشروع اللهم بارك لنا فيه من بركاتك وأيدنا فيه بتأييدك واسترنا فيه بسترك ووفقنا فيه بتوفيقك ala man sa kalanke mi alon ko akonga danim ben bulo lala e mba danel wa se barako kenye nyimbunda kummato mi alon ko be wala lonci kanji aya ke banko e kairoti aya ke jamano e kairoti aya ke dunia e kairoti aya banko sutura je ala suturola aya soje manta benwala aya soje kairola أين سجى يروال سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين.
Thank you very much. I would now like to call upon Father Reverend Sonko to kindly share some prayers. Father.
In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit, amen. God our Father, creator of the world, source of everything good in this world, we praise and thank you for your presence and action in each one of us here, your creatures, and all those throughout the world. We glorify your presence and action in the Ministry of Information and Communication Infrastructure and its staff, the management and board of directors of Gamtel, its staff, the Embassy of the People's Republic of China in the Gambia, and the Huawei company. We thank you for making it possible for us today to launch the Gambia National Broadband Network. We ask you to continue to strengthen us, to continue to inspire us, and to give us a sense of direction, that we will make good use of this broadband network and to continue to make the Gambia a digital nation and creating a society in the Gambia where we can communicate effectively with one another and continue to help you recreate a world where each and every one of your creatures can feel at home and be able to experience your peace, love, and harmony. We ask these prayers and we ask you to grant them, you who live and reign forever and ever. Amen. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen.
Thank you, Reverend. Good morning, Your Excellency, the Vice President of the Republic of the Gambia, Your Excellencies, Honorable Ministers, Honorable National Assembly members, members of the Diplomatic and Consular Corps, managing directors, distinguished guests, media fraternity, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Fatim Baji Sinyan, and I'm pleased to be your Master of Ceremony this morning. On behalf of the Ministry of Information and Communication Infrastructure, MOICI, Gamtel, and Huawei, I would like to extend a very warm welcome to the launching of the Gambia National Broadband Network. The National Broadband Network is a $25 million project that commenced exactly 1 year ago after the agreement signing between Gamtel and Huawei Technologies of China. The National Broadband Network, commonly known as NBN, is a Gambian project, and it's actually aimed to minimize the cost of access to broadband by extending the current fiber cable throughout the country and also in far communities. It's also aimed to reduce the tariffs, and that will be later on shared by management of Gamtel. To begin this program, we're pleased to produce and also to introduce the National Broadband Network video. Please, video.
To build a better connected world. Our unique power is pushing it forward, tangible yet invisible. It connects us together and ties human society. It is NBN, National Broadband Network. It is a catalyst for social improvement. With every 10% in broadband penetration, factors for national development will also improve. Opportunities and innovations are blooming in the ecosystems created by interconnection. NBN is essential to build a better connected world. Ultra-fast connection enables accelerated digital experiences and brand new business opportunities. Ubiquitous coverage eliminates the digital gap and enables people to experience fast internet wherever they are. Affordable and flexible solution contributes to every single person's welfare with network connection. Broadband network is connecting more and more people around the world. Despite the promising future, the reality is still far behind. The global average connection speed is only 5 megabits per second. To build the NBN, the whole nation should work together. Government lead and cooperation of operators, as well as all the other infrastructures, such as utilities, are vitally important to realize the NBN deployment. We can see in the past decade, around the globe, 150 countries have announced their national broadband strategy. And more than 3.5 billion people have enjoyed convenience by broadband connection. The dream of a fully connected world is within our reach. Let us build the bright future of NBN together.
Wow, imagine the possibilities for Gambia with a network like this. I would like to now invite the Managing Director of Gamtel, Mr. Sidi Jaite, to deliver the opening remarks. Mr. Jaite.
Your Excellency, Vice President Dr. Aissatou Touré, Honorable Ministers, Honorable Speaker of the National Assembly, my Lord Chief Justice or his representative, Your Excellency, the Ambassador of the People's Republic of China, members of the Diplomatic and Consular Corps, invited guests, ladies and gentlemen. May I take this unique opportunity to thank you for according me this singular honor to deliver a statement on this auspicious occasion of the launching of the National Broadband Network project, which was built by Huawei, a Chinese company. Our relationship with Huawei started in 2005 with the launching of the CDMA, a fixed wireless service. The company proved to be very reliable as a partner, and we look forward to further collaborations with them in providing more groundbreaking technology for our esteemed customers. Your Excellency, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Board of Directors, Management and Staff of Gamtel, I would like to express our sincere appreciation to the government of the Gambia in facilitating the funding of the National Broadband Network as a tune of $25 million. This concessional loan from the Exim Bank of China. The loan agreement was signed in June 2017, witnessed by the two presidents, His Excellency Adam Barrow and His Excellency Xi Jinping of China. The National Broadband Network project was the first concessory loan between Gambia government and the government of the People's Republic of China. This signifies the excellent relationship that exists between the two nations. The National Broadband project started in Annex on 1 September 2017 with a planned end date of 31st March 2019. The principal objectives of these projects were to extend current ECOWAS wide area network called ECO1 to increase the geographic scope of access to broadband service to the communities currently not served. Create a new fiber optic-based distribution network around the whole country. To upgrade the capacity of all ECO1 backhaul and access links, as well as to create an additional upgraded link. Deploy a national data center. All the above objectives, Your Excellency, has been achieved. Your Excellency, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, mindful of government's desire to make the Gambia a digital nation and a modern information society, as enriched in the National Development Plan, the National Broadband Project has been scoped to achieve that. We wish to report that the project is indeed successful. All the transmission capacity upgraded and physical deployment have been completed and preliminary acceptance tests successfully carried out. To complement the ECO1 project, an additional 240 kilometers of fiber optic cable, access link, and distribution network from 31 central office locations located around the country has been built. All ECO1 network protocol, core network, within the Greater Banjul area have been upgraded to the capacity of 40 gigabytes. An additional 31 internet protocol core network with 10 gigabytes. Capacity installed in these central office locations to manage their local traffic. The NBN project will enable Gamtel to provide high-speed broadband access to 2,000 homes, 300 offices, businesses, and 60 mobile base stations around the country. Provide Gamtel staff training to maintain the project. The current Greater Banjul area backhaul ring capacity of 2.5 gigabytes has been upgraded to its full design capacity of 10 gigabytes. An additional fully equipped 10 gigabytes backhaul ring was also created. the West Brikama EA and EB ring had designed capacities of 2.5 gigabytes but activated to STM4, that's 622 megabytes capacity. Been upgraded from 2.5 gigabytes, now 10 gigs rings, added to increase backhaul capacity to 12.5 gigs for the rest of the country. Upgrade all primary access links from the Echo1 backhaul ring to Gamtel's central office location to 10 gigabytes. We'll also deploy a national data center, optimize all power and environmental systems to cope with the new traffic. This project will undoubtedly create a digital revolution in the country, giving customers and businesses the opportunity to be connected to super-fast broadband internet services. Our staff have been trained to maintain the project with limited resources to Huawei intervention. Your Excellency, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I cannot conclude these remarks without extending the appreciation of the board, management, and staff of Gamtel for taking our time from busy schedules to grace this historic event, an event that would be remembered as the turning point for the provision of fast, reliable, and affordable broadband service to all and sundry in the country and beyond. Finally, I wish to thank the organizing committee and all those who, in one way or the other, contributed to make this launching a successful and a memorable event. May Allah bless you all. Thank you very much.
Thank you for delivering such an insightful speech about the NBN, including the history in which the project has come about and also the ways in which Gamtel has delivered in the means of connecting the Gambia further and many more communities in the Gambia. I was also very pleased to see how we connected to the National Development Plan, and we're looking forward to the reliable, affordable network. Ladies and gentlemen, I would now like to invite the President of Huawei Northwest Africa region, Mr. Milo Liang, to also share a few remarks on the occasion. Mr. Liang.
Your Excellency, the Honorable Vice President, Dr. Aissatou Touré, Your Excellency, the Honorable Ambassador of the People's Republic of China, Mr. Ma Jianzhen, Your Excellency, the Honorable Minister of Information and Communication, Managing Director of Gamtel, Minister and Permanent Secretary, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. On behalf of Huawei, I would like to warmly welcome all of you, our distinguished guests. Welcome to the launching of the Gambia National Broadband Network. In July 2015, one question was raised in an open discussion between the management of Gamtel and Huawei Gambia office. This is how we can support Gamtel to serve the Gambian better. We arrived at that Gamtel needs to have an all-fiber network to provide full connection to all families and business in the Gambia. Both of us, we know that the fiber is a very important infrastructure, just like the road, just like the highway. The first step, maybe make the world connected. And then second step, just as here mentioned, smart Gambia. And even in the future, the next step is the intelligent world. And what's this? In fact, behind, this is not only for the basic infrastructure connection. This is also for the employment. This is also for the GDP increasement. In many countries, such as even in China, the digital economy is playing a more and more important role. So the idea of NBN started from there then, with the support of the government of the Gambia and People's Republic of China. Today, we are so proud to say that the NBN has come into being here in the Gambia. Thanks to the government of the Gambia and the People's Republic of China, as well as Gamtel. The two governments have been offering great support on the long process of the project. The new government of the Gambia was founded in February 2017, and in less than 1 year, the loan agreement was signed in December. We had never experienced such a high, efficient process of a loan between two governments. In 2005, Gamtel opened a door to Huawei to start our business here in this country. We are growing together with Gamtel since then. Our team have been working together as a family in both good and bad time. The contract which was signed in June of 2017, and today we will hand over the NBN network to the Gambian. National Broadband Network is the information highway of the Gambia. With the NBA, we will be able to connect the government department, the school, banks, families, etc. The connection will bring more jobs, tourists, GDP increasing. We are entering an intelligent world. Human beings are embracing the fourth industrial revolution represented by intelligent technology. New technology such as artificial intelligence, Internet of Things, IoT, 5G, and bioengineering are playing big in all aspects of human society. Affecting global macro trend, the intelligent technology will promote sustainable social development and bring up a new momentum of economic growth. It will help build, drive digital transformation of the industry, and improve consumer experience. With advanced ICT infrastructure, all this new technology can all be implemented. ICT infrastructure will become the cornerstone of the intelligent world. Huawei has made a sustained investment in R&D, which drive ICT technology breakthrough. 80,000 employees are working in R&D, research and development, accounting for 45% of the total workforce. We invested $70 billion into R&D in the past decade, and we registered more than 87,000 patents. Ladies and gentlemen, NBN is just the start of the Gambia National ICT. Huawei would like to bring all the advanced technology into the Gambia. We will work closer with the government of the Gambia to fulfill the national ICT infrastructure to build and improve the 2G, 3G, 4G, even 5G mobile network of Gamtel. Let the ICT infrastructure drive the development of the economy faster. Let's bring a digital to every person, home, and organization for a fully connected, intelligent Gambia. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Liang, for highlighting once again the partnership and cooperation that has been made in achieving the NBN project. And if I may boldly quote you, we are definitely on the way to creating an information highway of the Gambia through the National Broadband Network. On that note, ladies and gentlemen, we are about to also share another video of the NBN project. Video, please. Okay, interesting video there. So we are about to actually pause here and we'll play a little game actually. And the game will be on the speed test regarding the NBN. We have prizes here and beautiful ushers who will be handing out the prizes. The first question we have that anyone can win is who knows the average internet speed of the Gambia 3 years ago? Who knows the average internet speed of the Gambia 3 years ago? Anyone? Yes, Mr. Drame? 2 meg. Yes. Well done. Can you please hand the prize to Mr. Drame there? Mr. Drame, later you have to tell me how you know that answer. Is it? From Mr. Ture there. Interesting. I would think the young people here would know it faster, but it seems like we have more connected middle age. Well, according to the ITU, the average internet was 2 megabytes per second in the Gambia, and that was in 2016. But never mind, we'll have another game later on. So as far as the speed test today, since it was 2 megabytes today, why don't we find out today what the NBN network is like? We're going to conduct a speed test now, and let's see how fast the network is. Can we have the speed test, please? Wow. As you can see on the download, it's at 588 on top there. And the other, we have 434.36. In the past, to download just 1 gigabyte, it would probably take a week. But now, it could perhaps be 3 seconds. Indeed, the internet has definitely improved a great deal. Thank you for that. Now back to the program. We will now witness the MOU signing between Moisi and Huawei. The MOU is meant to solidify cooperation and develop further the ICT infrastructure of the Gambia through ICT projects that Mr. Jaita had highlighted, and moreover, capacity building within the ICT sector in the Gambia. We will also, before inviting the Honorable Minister and Mr. Liang, we would like to connect with Mr. Stephen Zhang, who is actually the Vice President of Huawei Global Public Affairs, who is going to join us remotely. He's actually in Beijing, China at the moment. So we're going to connect with Mr. Stephen. Hello, Mr. Stephen. Hi, I'm Fatim. We're at the launching right now at the NBN. Can you see us? Yes? We're here with Her Excellency, the Vice President, several excellencies and honorables, distinguished guests, the entire stakeholders of the industry. Would you like to say hello? I think we give it a few seconds for the sound to come up. Hello.
Okay, we got support from IT specialists.
Okay, Mr. Zhang.
So, hello everybody, hello Fatima.
Hello.
It's very honor to meet everybody in this way through the video conference meeting.
Yes, it's a pleasure to connect with you. What time is it there?
It's about 6:40 or 50, I think.
6 in the evening or morning?
Evening.
Evening. All right. Mr. Zhang, I heard that you've been working with the Gambia in this cooperation with the Ministry of Communications and Infrastructure. Can you tell us a little bit about your partnership?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, it's actually I think it's a great honor to join this conference meeting and witness this great party to hit this new milestone with everybody here. And I'm so excited to hear that NBN network is ready in Gambia. In the past few years, the global economic recovery is weak, and GDP growth is slowed down. Information actually has become the top issue for many countries and regions in the world. The most effective way to stimulate the GDP is to increase investments in the ICT area. Huawei's research shows that the ICT investment can do a lot to contribute of the GDP of the country, and also can give some example and proof can give 6 times leverage for the economy of society by investment of GDP of ICT areas. And we also release the global connectivity index of report every year, and our guys, research guys, show that more than 170 countries also already begun to introduce digital economic strategy to improve and strengthen the economic of and investment of ICT areas. For example, China already launched the Digital China, and Germany launched the digital strategy of 2025. In the NBD 2018 to 2021 of Gambia, it is also mentioned that the government is going include the main content of National ICT. I will support the development and the construction of the Gambia government on the areas like network upgrades of GSM, 5G, 6CT, data center, e-government, and so on.
I see.
A lot of areas, yes. And we also will commit to support train more Gambia technical and young peoples. The main purpose of the MOU is to enhance information and communication knowledge, literacy, and capability, also, as well as infrastructure development. Thanks to that bill, so I don't need to come to the Gambia and to sign the MOU today, and we will enjoy this moment in Beijing. Authorize Mr. Nino Lam to represent us and the company to sign that. With any people in Beijing and at any place can take face on face with Gambia for business, and this will be more efficient. We are confident that more investment will come to Gambia in the future. And best wish to Gambia and ICT areas development in the future. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Stephen. Honestly, I haven't witnessed actually a seamless conference call like this in an actual launching event. I think no one has ever risked this before. So thanks to NBN for that. Well, to begin the MOU signing, I would like to invite the Honorable Minister of Moisi, Honorable Silla, to kindly come to the stage, and also to invite the President of Huawei West Africa region, Mr. Liang, to come on stage for the signing. To accompany the stage, we would also like to invite Her Excellency, the Vice President, Dr. Toure, to come on stage to witness it, along with His Excellency, Mr. Moa Zhenchong, His Excellency, Ambassador of the People's Republic of China, that is. Yes. Okay. So, Excellencies, the signing can begin, as we all also witness it. Immediately right now, because he's coming to speak. Can we kindly move the chair at the back so that we can have a group photograph with both of the excellencies behind? Thank you very much. If we can hold Honorable Silla on the stage to just wait a bit. And we thank the excellencies for the signing. Meanwhile, I would like to also sign off with Mr. Stephen. Mr. Stephen, I think you witnessed the MOU signing already. So have a nice evening.
You too. Thank you.
Thank you.
Everyone.
Bye.
Thank you. Good luck. Okay, bye.
Thank you. Thank you. You can kindly return to the seats. Yes, I would like to quickly invite Honorable Silas to the stage to share some remarks on this occasion. Honorable Silla, you're welcome.
Thank you. Thank you, Madam Chairperson of the occasion, Your Excellency, the Vice President, the representative of the Honorable Speaker of the National Assembly, Your Excellency, the Ambassador of the People's Republic of China to the Gambia, and indeed other members of the Diplomatic and Consular Corps, my colleague, honorable ministers present here, the Board of Directors, management, and staff of Gamtel, venerable religious leaders, the Huawei Regional Director for West and North Africa, Permanent Secretary and staff of my ministry, the Ministry of Information and Communication Infrastructure, other senior government officials present here, service chiefs, distinguished guests, members of the media, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. It gives me great pleasure to welcome you all to the launching of the National Broadband Network, the NBN. Your Excellency, the NBN project was one of the first major projects to be implemented by the new government in 2017, following a successful negotiation with the People's Republic of China, which funded the project through a concessionary loan worth $25 million. I have to say, Your Excellency, the Vice President, that as the Minister of Information and Communication Infrastructure, I am really honored and delighted to be associated with the launching of the NBN project. I'm happy to inform Your Excellency that the project has been delivered on time and on budget. The NBN has in fact already been handed over to Gamtel since April. It is important to note that the decision by the government of the Gambia to invest in such a project was premised on the recognition of the critical role of ICTs as key drivers for socio-economic development of our beloved country. The NBN project therefore seeks to complement the national fiber infrastructure, a necessity for our national development agenda, as it provides the opportunity to transform the ICT landscape by installing a fiber ring backbone surrounding the entire country. At the same time, it serves as a great resource to tap into and provide last-mile connectivity, which is highly critical in our quest to transform the Gambia into a digital nation and a modern information society, as stated in the National Development Plan, the NDP. We can safely say that the NBN is truly the beginning of the realization of our Smart Gambia initiative. However, to achieve last-mile connectivity, there is need for closer collaboration and partnership between the government and private players, as well as our donor and bilateral partners. Besides, as you may be aware, ICT is capital intensive, hence the need for greater private sector participation in the sector. In this regard, the Ministry of Information and Communication Infrastructure will continue to partner with all our critical development partners to achieve the broadband to home connectivity in this country. The Gambia is one of the few African countries to achieve the fiber ring backbone connectivity, but this magnificent infrastructure will make less impact on our lives if our private sector and our health, education, and agricultural systems don't utilize it. My ministry is currently formulating a policy that aims to enhance the effective utilization of our broadband and other ICT infrastructure. The Ministry of Information and Communication Infrastructure is also reviewing the Information and Communication Act to make it more robust to respond to the needs of our time. Your Excellency, the Vice President, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, before I conclude, please allow me to first and foremost extend my profound gratitude to His Excellency Adama Barrow, President of the Republic of the Gambia, and his entire government for the unflinching support he and his government has been giving to the ICT sector. My sincere gratitude and appreciation also go to the People's Republic of China for its invaluable assistance to the government of the Gambia in securing the loan, and to the management and staff of Huawei for the timely and successful implementation of the project. Let me also take this opportunity to most profoundly thank the former Minister of Information and Communication Infrastructure, Mr. Demba Jao, for his leadership and untiring efforts in the realization of this project, especially at the critical start of the project. My special thanks also goes to the management of Gamtel and its project coordinating unit, and the project steering committee comprising the Ministries of Finance, Works and Information, the National Road Authority and Gamtel for the efficient coordination and management of the project leading to this grand launching of the MBN. I thank you all.
Thank you very much, Honorable Silla. Yes?
I forget to say something.
Yes, go ahead.
Yes, I want this hall actually to see the real people behind this successful project, and I'll be really happy to have the entire organizing committee on the stage here to at least give them a round of applause for their wonderful effort in making this day a very successful one. Please come on stage so that we can see you. Auntie Ramu, the PS, and also the manager of Gamtel, Huawei, Gambia office, Aisa Davis. Please come on board. They are all in blue. Very nice. And the ushers. Let everyone come on board. We are very, very, very proud of you. You made our ministry very happy, and by extension, the government of the Gambia. All of you worked very hard to see that this project was implemented on time and on budget. I've also seen one of our great partners here, the Public Utilities Regulatory Authority, PURA. They have been guiding us and giving us the necessary support. DG, thank you so, so much. We appreciate all the efforts that you have been giving us. So as you can see, these are the dedicated ladies and gentlemen working very hard behind the scenes, making not only this event very successful, but the entire NBN project. Most of them have been going around the country on a weekly basis to see the implementation, the digging of the fiber, the installation. Some of them have traveled far and wide to China and other countries to look at best practices, and then they have been trained, and we are now ready as a country to take the lead and also implement this project by our own. Gamtel has one of the best trained personnel in this country. The engineers have been retrained, and more young engineers in Gamtel also will be trained by this corps of trainees that have already been trained and capacitated to run the fiber project in the Gambia. I want to take this opportunity to thank you all. We are very proud of you, and we are very happy that you make us proud. Thank you so much. Thank you.
That was a very wonderful gesture. There's nothing like appreciating those behind the shadows, making things happen. If I may just thank Honorable Silla again for making such an excellent speech in showing the dedication of Moise to partner further with businesses to make the infrastructure available for the Gambian people, from households to business communities. We believe that this NBN and many other infrastructure projects to come will be fully utilized, and it will further take this country into the digital nation that we all dream of, a smart nation that we all dream of. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, we will now like to introduce the Gamtel FTTX. For the past few days, I've been around people from Gamtel, sort of my family as well. And I keep hearing FTTX, FTTX. They're just saying it, you know, even if Mr. Jaita, when he's speaking, it's almost technical. So I was a bit embarrassed to ask, what is FTTX? But I finally found the courage to ask what FTTX meant. But perhaps I will try to embarrass someone else here who might not know. How many people know what FTTX means? Right, so I guess I was right to be embarrassed. Anyway, FTTX means fiber to house. And they had a technical way of explaining the X to me, but I found it pretty creative. And we're going to now see the FTTX video and learn more about it. And following the video, we would like to invite Madame Ramu, yes, Auntie Ramu, who is going to come on the stage and share with us the tariffs. And then we'll also have a game. So if we can please play the FTTX technology video, we would appreciate that.
With the rapid development of services such as 4K, 8K video, and AR/VR, fiber access is favored by users for its higher bandwidth and suitability for transmitting data over long distances. The gigabit era has arrived. Huawei's FTTH solution enables customers to efficiently boost their competitiveness. Demand for 4K videos and other high-bandwidth services is growing rapidly among home users, and an accelerated effort to meet that demand is urgently needed. Huawei provides the PON combo technology to realize smooth evolution from GPON to 10G GPON. Only the ONT needs to be replaced on the user side, and bandwidth can be quickly upgraded to 1,000 megabits per second. Will gigabit bandwidth translate to gigabit experience? Poor Wi-Fi coverage and weak wall penetration capability directly affect user experience. In light of this, Huawei offers its new smart Wi-Fi solution, which uses the industry's first tri-band AP and supports flexible networking of multiple media to implement 300 megabit per second Wi-Fi signal coverage without dead zones. To solve the problem of poor transmission of 4K video over Wi-Fi, Huawei provides multiple video assurance mechanisms. When multiple service resources are preempted, high-priority video scheduling ensures smooth video streaming. When video packets are lost, video stream backhaul reduces frame freezing and display errors. In addition, video quality monitoring makes video O&M more efficient and convenient. Using the existing fiber resources, the Huawei solution uses one optical fiber network to carry multiple access services. providing users with more comprehensive and high-quality access services. In scenarios such as business and video surveillance, Type E protection provides increased reliability for high-value customers. Huawei provides a series of solutions to shorten the payback period associated with FTTH projects. The Smart CapEx solution helps carriers identify high-value areas for targeted investment based on the big data analysis of the cloud service platform. The Virtual Access Network WAN technology shares network resources to cater to multiple tenants or services, all while keeping them isolated from one another, saving equipment room space and reducing both power consumption and network construction costs. As the first one-stop delivery platform in the industry, ISTP integrates mobile applications to help carriers deliver efficient and high-quality services. In the implementation phase, the Fast Connect solution is provided for ODN links to quickly provision services without splicing. Using the QR code scanning app on the mobile phone, ODN link acceptance can be completed in 5 minutes. And service provisioning can be completed in as little as 24 hours. With massive numbers of users, how can carriers quickly demarcate and locate link faults? The N2510 line assurance system effectively solves these problems, improving customer satisfaction. Huawei provides superior user experience and easy network deployment for customers around the world. As a world leader in the optical access industry, Huawei has already won many international awards. It has earned the recognition and trust of carriers around the world.
I think that was a very insightful video to showcase the potential and also the use of the FTTX. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to now do the second game. And once again, there will be 2 prizes available. So the first question is, who can guess the installation cost for the fiber to home? Yes, Pastor Fox? Pardon me? Nope. Anyone else? Nice try. Yes, the gentleman in the suit there. Pardon me? You said 2,500. 7,500. That is unfortunately not the lucky answer. 0. One more. Yes, cameraman? 2,500. You have it right. Ladies, if you can kindly give him one of the gifts. This is the last prize. So the tariffs have bronze, they have silver, and gold packages. Who can predict how much a month will cost for bronze? How much will it cost for a month subscription with the FTTX for bronze? Yes, Jen? 2.5, yes, you've got it right. That's him right there on the diplomatic table, yeah. All right, well done. I think we have really smart people here. The answers came by so fast, but I think we can all say that the prices are definitely affordable, as Mr. Jaite had said earlier. On that note, I would like to invite Madam Ramonyas to actually come on stage. She is the Gamtel Director of Customer Support. She will be revealing the tariffs here today via presentation. Madam Nyas, you're welcome.
like to show a video first before I introduce the tariff, please.
With Gamtel G-Fiber, now you can enjoy super fast internet in gigabytes. G-Fiber is affordable, stable, secure, and accessible to homes, businesses, and enterprises. With Gamtel G-Fiber, the future is P.
The national broadband network is important for the development process of this country because it will add to the ongoing activities of the government of the Gambia to increase connectivity, to ensure that businesses are easily connected, to do away with the problem of congestion in our network because 420 kilometers of additional fiber capacity is added to our backbone, and this is an important milestone. It will enhance the critical enablers of the National Development Plan because the government of the Gambia under the NDP has assigned this important responsibility to the Ministry of Information and Communication Infrastructure to champion the digitization process so that as a country we can have a digital economy.
National Broadband Network Project, NDN project, was conceived to extend the previously implemented project, the command project, to extend it to communities that are away from the main highways. The contract was signed with Huawei in July of 2017. The project started September 2017, and the financing agreement was signed in December 2017.
One of the most important aspects of the NDA project is provision of access infrastructure and creating the possibility to significantly increase customers, particularly data and connectivity. The Equal project addresses the core network and transmission backbone. The NDA allows Gamtel to extend these facilities for regions that are very far away from the main highway, along with the Equal implemented. Some fiber distribution network were also created in those sites to address the last mile connectivity. The project will also address bandwidth issues, data banking area, storage upgraded from 10 gigabytes to 40 gigabytes. The progressive was also upgraded from 2.5 gigabytes to 10 gigabytes.
The National Broadband Network would not have come at a better time because the Gambia is moving forward. We have a young population and people are investing in businesses. These businesses need to be connected to the outside world. And if we have the infrastructure that we used to have before, which is archaic, which is difficult to cope with the trend, it is going to be very difficult as a country to be where we want to be.
It consisted of the laying of about 420 kilometers of fiber optic cables all around the country, covering 20 districts in the northern area, northern region of the Gambia, and 26 districts in the southern region of the Gambia.
The G-Fiber is a product that we are very comfortable to launch. Initially, we launched commercial pilot with a selected number of customers across the different regions of the country, and the feedback we received was very positive. And we have used those feedback to fine-tune the services that we are launching today.
I was one of the customers connected to the Gamtel NBN test project, and I would say the experience was definitely great. The service was excellent, the speed was good, and I found something that really was able to promote my line of business, and I was very, very satisfied with the experience.
Yeah, I'm connected to the NBN fiber file, and I really enjoyed it. The speed is very good. It's much better than anything I've used before. Better than all the other services I've used. I've been with many service providers. I'm very, very satisfied with Gamtel.
I think we've had a great experience. As a global company, we're in 8 countries, and so we need to have fast internet to liaise with some of our other operations in different parts of the world. So having this fiber connected has helped us tremendously in connecting with our teams in other parts of the country, and also with our systems that we use to work with those partners.
Our experience was good. We got some feedback from the peasants and the export that will come to Africa. Come there, later the network that we have, they always say that everything was good, and we ourselves, the staff, the management, had the same experience.
So far, there's nothing valid. So the service has been high quality, very stable, and efficient.
Now that we have the National Broadband Network, it is safe to say that our businesses will enjoy fast connection, and also businesses will be able to link up with their counterparts around the world. Our hospitals will be connected, our schools, also our security installations will now be connected, so that the Gambia can truly become a connected country across the country.
Customers are expecting high-speed internet. They are expecting high-capacity bandwidth at a reasonable cost. Customers are also expecting to be able to do things that they've never done before, from their homes and in their offices. The fiber broadband internet will address all the customer needs in terms of broadband usage.
I have recommended it, and I'll keep recommending it because I think it's one of the best in the country right now.
The service of Gamtel fiber is much faster than everything else. It's very cheap compared to other services, and the price is very reasonable. If you compare it to other services you have before, the price is very good, and the service is very fast. So I would definitely recommend it to all my friends.
I would definitely recommend some friends, family, or co-workers, because we had a good experience. Now we enjoy the connectivity of the fiber network provided by Gamtel.
I would definitely recommend this solution for friends, relatives, other establishments or institutions in the country due to, one, the affordability, and two, the speed and reliability as well.
Thank you very much, all of you. Your Excellency, the Vice President, Dr. Aissatou Touré, the Ambassador of the People's Republic of China in the Gambia, distinguished guests, honorable ministers here present, ladies and gentlemen, I think we are all excited by now. After seeing what our customers have said about the product, I think everyone would want to know what is the cost, right? So officially, I would just want to introduce that this is the cost for our FTTH, which is fiber to the homes, which we deliver to our residential customers. The minimum capacity that we give is 10 megs. And the maximum capacity that we can give is 40 megs to the homes. And I think the installation package is 5,000. Sorry for some of you who've got the answer and we were not able to, there was some misunderstanding, so we apologize for that. The installation is 5,000. So we would also want to introduce the tariff plan for the business. The SME, what we have done is that previously our tariff plan was just about the business. Now we have segmented further to make sure that the small and medium-sized enterprises are catered for by giving them a lower tariff than the corporate enterprise. So again, 10 meg is 6,000, and we can give you up to 300 meg capacity for 75,000. And the installation package, and this includes modems, for $10,000. So the next is the corporate. Bronze, again, 10,000, and the maximum we give is also 300 meg capacity for 84,000, and the installation is 10,000. Ladies and gentlemen, this is our tariff. But before I leave, I would just want to give you a special offer. It's only for the day today. If you missed it, you would not be able to reclaim it. And I have my ushers with our forms. If you're ready to sign in now, you will have 6 months, for 6 months subscription, we will give you 1 extra month free. That is for the homes. And if you sign for 12 months, we will give you 2 months free. When you sign for 24 months, we will give you 28 months of subscriptions. And I think this is exciting. If you're a business, well, for 12 months, we will give you 3 months free. And for 24 months, we will give you 6 months, half a year free subscription. I think you need to clap by now. It's really an exciting offer. And it's just for the occasion. If you would like, you can just raise your hand and one of the ushers will get to you with our forms and you can subscribe now. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Madam Nyas. I think she definitely had promoted their products. In acknowledging our bilateral ties, we would now like to invite His Excellency, the Ambassador of the People's Republic of China, Mr. Ma Zhenshen, to deliver a speech on this auspicious occasion.
Your Excellency, Dr. Isato Turi, Vice President, and Honorable Mamadou Sani, the Deputy Speaker of the National Assembly, the Honorable Ibrahima Sela, Minister of Information and Communication Infrastructure, Honorable Musa Jame, Minister of Land and Religious Affairs, Honorable Badra Juf, Minister of Higher Education, Research, Science, and Technology. Honorable Hajime Siddiq, Minister of Youth and Sports, Youth and Sports. Thank you. Yeah. Members of the Diplomatic Council Corps, representatives of the international organization, distinguished guests, dear friends, ladies and gentlemen, wassalamu alaikum. It's my honor and pleasure to be at the launching ceremony of Gambia National Broadband Network. Ever since my arrival last year, I have been witnessing tremendous efforts and achievements made by the Gambia government and the Gambian people in coping with development challenges and building the new Gambia. On behalf of the Chinese government and the Chinese embassy in the Gambia, I would like to express my warmest congratulations on completion of the project of ICT achievements made under the able and visionary leadership of His Excellency President Adama Barrow. Your Excellency Vice President, ladies and gentlemen, the Gambia government attaches great importance to ICT development, put it into the 8 pillars of the National Development Plan, the year 2018 to 2021. High value has also been given to China-Gambia cooperation in this field under FOCAC framework. Gambia National Broadband Network is the very first major ICT cooperation project between China and the Gambia, and is so far the only project funded by China's concessional loan in the Gambia. The prompt decision and the launch of the project demonstrates clearly the firm commitment of the Chinese government to a strong and sound relationship with the Gambia, and stands for quality improvement and upgradation of bilateral cooperation. You would agree with me that this is a new milestone of the ever-growing and strengthening relationships between our two countries. ICT technology plays a crucial role in economic and social development. In modern society, communication facilities are as important as energy and road infrastructure. Undoubtedly, with the completion of a national broadband network, more jobs could be created while social stability and youth empowerment being facilitated. More importantly, the project will enable the Gambia to better connect and integrate into the world, bring in tremendous momentum for social and economic development. I will also take this opportunity to congratulate Gamtel and Huawei on your efforts and achievements. You are the key partners who implemented the project. I learned that Gamtel is the only fixed network service provider in the Gambia. And Gamtel is the main contractor of ICT infrastructures in the Gambia. By operating the national broadband network, Gamtel could increase its income by $30 million per year, thus better contributing to the Gambia development. Huawei is a representative of China's outstanding enterprises. It is the world leading provider of the ICT technology in infrastructure and intelligent terminals. Huawei also is a leader in 5G network technology innovation. Huawei has 118,000 employees worldwide and provides stable, secure, and high-quality network service to 3 billion people, covering more than 170 countries and regions. Huawei's patents belongs to China, but its innovation outcomes belong to all mankind. Huawei is providing the most cheapest but advanced technology support and guarantee for African countries to embrace the fourth industrial revolution. Huawei has rooted in the Gambia since the year 2005. It built the Gambia 3G, 4G, copper and fiber networks, which greatly improved the Gambia communication network. Your Excellency, Vice President, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to use this opportunity to mention that today's launching ceremony happens to the big and joyful efforts on China-Africa cooperation. Yesterday, the coordinator meeting on the implementation of the FOCAC Beijing Summit outcomes was just concluded in Beijing. And tomorrow, the first China-Africa Economic and Trade Expo also will be held in China. A high-level Gambia delegation led by Foreign Minister Honorable Mamadou Tangara attended both events. During this coordinators meeting, high-ranking officials from China and all African FOCAC member states reviewed China-Africa cooperation achievements made since last year's FOCAC Beijing Summit. A great many cooperation agreements were signed with joint statements be issued. The meeting steered the China-Africa cooperation along the direction of high quality and sustainable development, demonstrated China and Africa's strong will and firm resolve to strengthen solidarity and cooperation, uphold multilateralism, and build a closer China-Africa community with a shared future. And as the only economic and trade cooperation platform under the FOCAC framework, with the theme of win-win cooperation for closer China-African economic and trade partnership, the expo, just now I mentioned the trade and economic and trade expo. This expo will further strengthen China-African economic and trade cooperation in new era and promote it to a higher level and high quality. I'm pleased to announce that China and the Gambia also signed an economic and technical cooperation agreement in the form of a grant at this coordinators meeting. The grant will be used to implement intergovernmental cooperation projects such as Gambia's National T&D project, the electricity transmission and distribution projects. Meanwhile, the third batch, I would also to mention that the third batch of China's medical team have arrived in Banjul last Friday, who will continue to provide quality medical services to the Gambian people. Your Excellency, Vice President, ladies and gentlemen, the world is undergoing major developments, transformation, and adjustments, but peace and development remain the theme of the time. As human beings, we have many common challenges to face. No country can address alone the many challenges facing mankind. No country can afford to retreat into self-isolation. The international community is calling for new global governance concepts, looking forward to a new and more fair and reasonable international system and order, and endeavoring to explore better future for mankind. In this context, Chinese President Xi Jinping proposed to build a community with a shared future for mankind, to build an open, inclusive, clean, and beautiful world that enjoys lasting peace, universal security, and common prosperity. China always adheres to the principle of sincerity, real results, affinity, and good faith when carrying out cooperation with the Gambia and all other African countries, and attaches great importance to their own development sustainability. So far, China is the only country that relieved all unpaid Gambia governmental debts by the end of 2015. It is very helpful to release the financial burden for the Gambia government. So focusing on implementation of the FOCAC Beijing Summit outcomes, we will strengthen cooperation with the Gambia in many fields, with ICT being one. I believe that with the strategic guidance of both leaders and joint efforts from both sides, more tangible benefits will be brought to our two countries and to our people. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Excellency Marjan Chung. If I may just highlight some of the key points that he has shared here today. He had given out a very goodwill speech highlighting the bilateral relations and cooperation that's currently existing and will continue to strengthen in the upcoming years. He highlighted ICT as one of the priority sectors, and that energy and medical support would also be underway to the Republic of China. So we are very grateful for those grants and those opportunities for Gambia to further be relieved from some of the financial burden we have. As we proceed close to the end of the ceremony, I would have the singular honor now to invite the chief guests of the occasion, who is actually the President of the Republic of the Gambia, His Excellency Adama Barrow, who has delegated the assignment today to his very able Vice President to deliver his statement today. So I would like to now invite Her Excellency Dr. Aïssatou Touré to kindly come on stage to deliver the speech of the day in launching this occasion.
Thank you very much, Madam Chairperson. I am delivering this statement on behalf of His Excellency President Adama Barrow, President of the Republic of the Gambia, on the official launching of the Gambia National Broadband Network, acronymed NBN. Honorable Deputy Speaker of the National Assembly, Honorable Cabinet Ministers, Your Excellency, Ambassador of the People's Republic of China to the Gambia, Huawei Regional Director for West and North Africa, Excellencies, members of the Diplomatic Corps, distinguished guests, religious leaders and service chiefs, Board of Directors, management and staff of Gamtel, members of the press, all other protocols respectfully and duly observed. I feel deeply honored and indeed privileged to stand before you this morning to deliver the official launching statement of the Gambia National Broadband Network, NBN. Chairperson, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, first and foremost, on behalf of the government and people of the Gambia, allow me to extend our deepest gratitude to the government of the People's Republic of China through Ambassador Ma Jianchun for the continued support over the years in our quest to develop our beloved country. The National Broadband Network was made possible through the bilateral agreement signed on the 22nd December 2017 as part of a series of activities during my first state visit to China as President of the Republic of the Gambia. Since I assumed the leadership of this great country, the People's Republic of China has been a great partner in development in almost all sectors of the Gambian economy, and as a country, we remain committed to the friendly and brotherly relationship between Beijing and Banjul. As we move forward, I reiterate that in Gambia, you will continue to have a partner and ally, and we will continue to uphold our obligations. Ambassador Ma, please extend my warm and special regards to His Excellency, President Xi Jinping. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, the NBN is a very critical ICT infrastructure project which extended our national fiber infrastructure by more than 400 kilometers. This is in addition to the already existing 900 kilometers of fiber, both on the north and south bank of the country, established under the ECO1 project. These critical fiber infrastructures are part of my government's National Development Plan 2018 to 2021 and our quest in Pillar 5 of the National NBN, which seeks to transform the Gambia into a digital nation and modern information society. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I was informed that the NBN complements our middle and last mile connectivity issues, thereby making it possible to connect homes, businesses, and institutions on high-speed fiber internet. This will indeed transform the business landscape of the country, especially for the SMEs and MSMEs. Internet access will also be a thing of the past as new and innovative technologies like city Wi-Fi and smart cities will be made possible with the NBN. It is my conviction that such an important infrastructure project and investment will be properly utilized by all players in the sector. Mr. Chairperson, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, the government of the Gambia is very much aware of the high cost of internet in the country. As part of government's policy direction, the internet wholesale pricing was reduced by more than 50% in 2018 for the operators and ISPs. This policy decision was informed by a cost model consultancy commissioned by the Ministry of Information and Communication Infrastructure, MOIC, and the Public Utilities Regulatory Authority, PURA. The ICT charges and fees were also reviewed with a view to reduce some of the related costs. All these policy directions are geared towards reducing the cost of internet and related charges for the consumers and thereby promoting businesses and entrepreneurs. Chairperson, my government has over the years continued to work on the full liberalization and transformation of the ICT sector. As promised, my government has also been working tremendously on the laws and regulations governing the ICT sector. We are aware of the significant contributions of the sector to national development and our GDP. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I am of the view that the NBN we are launching today will help in not just transforming the ICT landscape of the country, but also Gamtel in particular. The NBN will be the game changer for Gamtel, a company once termed #2 in Africa. My government is committed to the transformation and repositioning of Gamtel and, of course, your subsidiary Gamtel to make you more competitive and react to current realities and dynamism of the sector. The Chairperson, in conclusion, allow me to commend Huawei for the good work and support over the years to not only Gamtel, but to the entire ICT sector. You are indeed a partner, and the government is committed to the already existing relationship. I also wish to congratulate Moisi, the board management and staff of the Gamtel, and to the organizing committee for the good work in hosting this colorful and impressive event. To this end, on behalf of myself and the government and people of the Gambia, it is my singular honor to officially declare the National Broadband Network of the Gambia officially launched. God bless you all. I thank you all for your kind attention. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
My pleasure.
Thank you, Your Excellency. If you can kindly just stay on stage a little longer, we would like you to present some awards. But just shortly, I would just like to show appreciation to the speech of His Excellency, highlighting how his government has been working hard with the area of policy and in action in reducing the internet cost in the Gambia, and also the commitment to liberalize the ICT sector in the Gambia, which definitely can bring about economic growth. Lastly, also, we appreciate you recalling the legacy of Gamtel, and we are sure that with a smart Gambia initiative, Gamtel is on the way to utilize the NBN network to reach out to more Gambians to actually reach out to the world. Having said that, Your Excellency, we would now like to start the National ICT Award in recognition of various efforts that some of the sectors have made here in the Gambia. And the first award will be given to Gamtel. And I would now like to call on, Mr. Jaite to actually come on stage to receive the award on behalf of Gamtel. The award is in recognition of providing quality telecommunications in the Gambia, for supporting local businesses in the Gambia, and moreover, for leading the infrastructural investments in the Gambia. Photographers. Thank you, Mr. Jaite, if you may kindly stay on stage. Now I would like to invite Mr. Josh from Huawei to accept the award in recognition of Huawei's expansion work in expanding the networks and improving the sites in the Gambia, and moreover for training over 500 Gambians in the technical field. Mr. Josh, if you can kindly stay on stage. And lastly, but not the least, I would like to invite Honorable Silla, the Minister of Moisi, to kindly come and accept the recognition award for Moisi's outstanding support towards the transforming Gambia into a digital nation. Oh, yes, the Permanent Secretary. Can you kindly join Honorable Silla? And I would now like to invite all identified stakeholders here to kindly come on stage to take a group photo to mark the launching of the National Broadband Network ceremony. Stakeholders, if you can, please, Your Excellencies, Honorable Ministers, and I think some stakeholders have been identified here this morning. Yes. We would like to also invite the Managing Director of Gamtel on the stage, please. maybe we can have some Thank you very much, Your Excellencies, Honorables, management. Thank you very much. I think we've come to the climax. It has been a seamless ceremony, I think you'll all agree. As the Vice President's statement has indicated that she had hereby closed the projects, meaning the NBM project has been handed over now to the Gambia. Gambia now is fully responsible for the network from Huawei. We have no doubt that they are equipped to roll out this infrastructure project. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to thank Her Excellency the Vice President for gracing this occasion. I'd like to also thank His Excellency Mr. Moa Jenchon, the Honorable Minister of Moisi, Gamtel, Huawei, including the management of Huawei and Gamtel, the organizing committees. I'd like to thank all the honorable ministers who attended here, all the managing directors from different stakeholders and companies, all the entrepreneurs and young businesses, medium enterprises here, the media, we'd like to thank you. This was definitely a successful lunch, and I thank you all for joining us. Following the occasion, we have a buffet available for everyone, and we also have Jelly Madi, who will be playing a kora melody, and also outside we have pre-registration for the FTTX that you can sign up. Once again, my name was Fatim Bajisinyan, and it was a pleasure hosting you today. Have a wonderful afternoon. Thank you very much.
na broda min ba Europe Mr. Conte nka bo wol kol kan sai na so ko na mano ban ta jabo ban ta tulo ban sai ka bol kol kan anda ka ba official ko na ba dama bulo mutarin ba ka ta sintila no ni kon batu ngane ta ya puri yamma ko do man dinga ta mano sani tulo ni jam mun da sai tan la broda man balwo service kalam mun service balwo service ni da foronte mo kalam mun da a fela broda ko abitala internet ol aya ba site la woldo balwo.com na wo sajje a apu nga ba download la telephone ol na be sandiro to ni wal na be sidin ala office ko ndama manjar pour ay ta bank ko kodoki abe sidin office ko na daminto ito message so ya telephone ko no e biti ko be Gambia dawda biti ko babelo ko ta no dawda yeta fen ko tawo wodama yala bari wa service na ta molda han ngata nyola be kan fijana bro dan ka ko ngata nyola ko ayo ko tinda ha
balwo service dinkirala jampo o manken na kolaya ko balwo service al demano kaje ko ale do mor feŋol sang alla dimbaya mole ana lakkanun tewol wato bela ani wat sudum fanan kono balwo service la dinkiralu ani la do kunyolu e be banko karo beto kabirin katon fo koyna nalla fa ko ku koton so balwo service la kolto ali commandi telephone la no la melbuko 9400213 7694319 wala 3192870 wala hankabi alta internet oto alila kolu jibe www.baluwo.com.
Dreaming of owning a property in a prime location with great proximity and fantastic neighborhood? EJ Investments Sanyang Seaview Estate is the best choice you have been waiting for. Our Sanyang Seaview Estate is approximately 15 minutes drive away from the busy hub of Brusubi roundabout and into the heart of nature, where you can have a peaceful and relaxed lifestyle with your family. You can buy a finished 4-bedroom story with 5-year flexible payment plan or a service plot with 2-year payment plan option. With over 300 homes, you will enjoy big tar roads with covered drainage, modern electrification with solar street lights, gated entrance with security post, and a breath-catching experience of our beautiful sea view and lake view. You can own a home today at our Sanyang Seaview Estate. Call us today on 446-4838 or 325-9220. Visit our website on ejinvestments.net. EJ Investments, first in property.